Heyo people! I've had a lot of people ask how to play Stellar Saphir properly because honestly, reading the description of the skill chosen by fate is genuinely daunting with how long it is. So here's a quick guide on how it works. I don't have the confirmed best rotations though, so please share in the comments if you do. First off, a quick overview of the class. Stellar Saphir can be played as Dark on the left path and Holy or Physical on the right path, but my personal preference is Dark, so it's the one I have the most familiarity with. Dark Stellar's draw is its insane AoE. Your main damaging skill will be the Star Patrol Vortex, which is a large fan-shaped AoE. On the left path, using the mastery skill Cosmic Light Chaos removes the cooldown of Star Patrol and Gravity Overload for long enough to cast them 3 times in rapid succession, letting you absolutely crush groups of mobs. The mastery skill also has a pushback effect, which is uncommon in base kits for classes. On the right path, both your holy and physical damage are buffed, and you gain one more physical skill, Great Ritual Sight. The skill cooldown effect listed doesn't seem to do anything right now, I don't see any reduction or stacks, and the pen reduction isn't going to do anything until we have enemies with pen shields. In general, the holy and physical skills do still have more debuffs than dark, and ones that are actually useful, but it has less AoE. Next, here is my envoy path. You can easily grab all of the special and move speed nodes with the points we have now. Note that none of the dark skills are on the envoy at all, so this should work no matter what element you want to use to fight. When the level cap rises and we get more points, you can aim for the remaining holy and physical nodes, or you can take the damage nodes. I don't suggest taking the crit rate nodes as their values are very low and later gear should have more crit rate. Now let's talk about Chosen by Fate. This is your buff selector. There are 6 to choose from. You tap the skill to switch buff, then hold the skill until fully charged to activate it. The duration of the buff, and cooldown to start recharging the stars you need to use them, depend on how many stars around the buff are filled. At all 12 filled, your buff will last 24 seconds, then you have to wait 24 seconds after it's over to start charging again. With the green envoy node in the top left, that is up to 30 seconds active, but only 24 for cooldown still. The stars recharge over time, or you can use skills to recharge them faster. You do not need to wait for full stars to activate the buff again, but you only get 2 seconds per star. Here's the buffs you can choose from. The Muramasa buff, Spirit, increases damage in 3 ways: flat, percent flat, and detailed. The Alucard buff, Doomsday, increases pen, so for now don't use this one. The Serena buff, Moonlight, restores 11% HP, then 1% per tick for the duration. The Rachel buff, Mystery, is just like Muramasa, but instead it increases your defense 3 ways. The Nidhogg buff, Apocalypse, increases crit rate, crit damage, and crit damage cap. I suspect most players won't need to worry about crit damage cap just yet, but the other 2 parts are still good right now. And lastly, the Succubus buff, Night Enchant, adds accuracy down, move speed down, and attack speed down debuffs to your attacks. This is unlikely to do much for you in PvE. So, with regards to those ones that aren't going to be very helpful right now, you can choose to deactivate them by right-clicking the orbs of the ones you don't want. You can also drag and drop the buff you do want into the big slot or reorder them in the little interface to change how they cycle. Anyway, that's how Stellar Saphir works. This info applies for both Impact and the old server, but note that the debuffs and the effects in general are stronger on the OG server, and of course you have a reason to chase pen there, so some of the things I said won't apply. But that is it for today. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.